Foxes have holes, birds have nests, but the Son of Man does not have where to lay his head. It's a very common verse in the Bible, one of my absolute favorites, in Matthew chapter 8 verse 20. But I realized that in the verse 19 of that same Matthew, what actually led to that statement was a man was talking to Jesus. He said, wherever you are going to, I will follow you. You know, after you heard a very powerful sermon, the very wonderful speaker has come, you are psyched and you begin to make promises to yourself or to people that you don't mean. You know those times when your kid comes to you asking for something, and just to keep them quiet, you just open your mouth and you make a promise to them, and you know you don't mean the thing that you're promising. Or your spouse comes and you do the same, or your employees come and you do the same, or peradventure you're a leader in a group and you just open your mouth and you tell people something, not that you mean it, but you just want to keep them silent. What we don't realize most times is every time you do that, you are actually making a promise, and every time you don't keep it, you've actually told a lie. In other words, you've deliberately said something that is untrue, which is a lie. And here lies the danger. For every time you make a promise that you do not eventually keep, your truths become less valuable. In other words, even when you now say the truth later, people accept it with a question mark. You now say the truth, people go like, yeah, maybe or maybe not. Sooner or later, your words begin to lose value, and that is very dangerous, because even when it comes to yourself, after making promises to yourself over and again that you don't keep, I'll do this and you don't do it, I'll do that and you don't do that, the worst eventually happens. You stop taking yourself seriously. People stop taking you seriously. And the minute you get to that point, you've started a downward spiral to what people often call failure. Because sooner or later, you will look over your life and what you have is a catalog of unkept promises to yourself and to others. Now more than ever, just a few days into this new year 2020, it's as good a time as any to put a stop to that habit. To tell yourself from this point onwards, no more hasty promise. Instead of promising what you can't keep or won't keep, tell the people, give me some time to think about this. Stop, think about it. Turn your life around and start believing in yourself again by keeping the promises you make to yourself. Win the trust of the people around you by start keeping the promises you make to them. And sooner or later, you're going to find yourself back climbing up to the place of fulfilling purpose and doing the things that you've always dreamt of doing. My name is Timmy Pudi. It's been a pleasure sharing these few moments with you. If you do have any question or comment or suggestion, please feel free to leave it under this video, whatever platform you're watching this. And next time when I come up, we will attend to it. Thank you very much. Do have a lovely day.